This is a new artist that I just found, and this one too, both new. So we're gonna we're gonna explore the musical library together, and we're gonna I don't know what to do with my hands. We're gonna have a great time and beautiful enjoyment. The name of this song is "This Is War," so it's actually a serious topic. This is about the culture war that's going on, which is perpetuated by the media and the government, where half of us are tricked into believing that the media is not lying to us, and the other half believe that the media is lying, and we're just insulting each other's intelligence instead of engaging in meaningful discourse and treating each other like human beings. So, without further ado, let's take a listen and check it out.
This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war on tradition. This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war. This is a war.
This is a war that we living through, never reveal to you that they also leaving killing you. They don't tell you what the hell you agreeing to, sheeping and hurting you, don't know who leading you. Keep on proceeding to follow, your mind is so hollow. Are you being coddled by government, swallowing up everything that the media tell you without a question or a problem? All of the sheep being slaughtered, they poison the water, removing the father, ain't trusting these daughters, ignoring blue collar, keep printing the dollar, brainwashing your sons and your daughters, ain't got any honor if I'm being honest. I just ain't picking this side, but I'm gonna ride for my freedom and die for my freedom and question the government lies. A lot on my mind and so little time, gotta think all of us needing a sign. The devil he hides, an ego and pride, they sell, they paying the price. God won't give you more than you can handle. Government should be dismantled. Every politician got a scandal. Prepare for the war, we going to battle.
This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war on tradition. This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war. This is a war.
I'd rather be red pill, get killed, than ignorant living and meet that still. Don't stand up for something, you falling for nothing. Don't wait till the world that we know fall ill. This is the revelation of our generation, losing civilization. I'm the Terminator, just to liberate us with our dedication. For the Terminator, fuck your medication. The administration can alienate us or exterminate us. I'll just keep on praying for your salvation. You are outdated. Society becoming outrageous. Keep your house painted for the firstborn. The angel of death in its worst form. We being scorned, look out for their horns. Remember, this isn't their first war. They coming prepared, so just be aware. They do not want to hear none of your prayers. This is a war that ain't playing fair. They feed off your fear, they wanting you scared. Death and despair, it's all in the air. Just be aware. You think I care? The more that you know, the more that it's clear. This is a war, it's already here.
This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war on tradition. This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war. This is a war. Home of the slave, till the crickets make a sound. Where's the bold and the brave? We all have to stand our ground. Home of the slave, till the crickets make a sound. Where's the bold and the brave? We all have to stand our ground. This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war on tradition. This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war. This is a war.
So, I would agree. First of all, let's address one thing. There was a sign in there that said science is asking questions. You cannot complete the scientific process without asking questions and being skeptical. And now, the establishment, which is telling you the truth, tells you to believe the science, not question the science, and then they will present you evidence that confirms it. They cannot do that, so they are changing the entire process and changing definitions of recession. When we have an economic downturn, they're like, oh, no, no, no. Now it's like 4 consecutive quarters, five consecutive, 10 consecutive quarters. We're not in a recession. Just because there's been, technically the legal definition, what it used to be is happening. Don't worry. We changed the definition. It's not happening anymore. Everything is good. Same thing with the scientific process. Oh, well, that scientific process, the one that's gotten us to where we're at right now, that's kind of inconvenient because we can't exactly, follow it because we don't have any data. It's all like happening as we speak, so there's no time to study it. You just need to comply and you need to just take it, just how many do you want? Huh? 5, 6? Let's do 10 at a time. Just and that's just the tip of the iceberg because now you've got political um, persecutions happening conveniently. Like January 6th was 3 years ago. Wow, it's so weird and completely unrelated to the fact that the election is in a few months that they are persecuting a Republican candidate, a former president, who currently is the poll leader for his party. Um, but it's completely just about justice. That's why we waited 3 years, even though we prosecuted everybody else back then. We didn't wait, and we're not prosecuting this person to try to interfere with the election in any way. Ironically, that's what we're prosecuting him for. So we would never do that as the establishment. And you can also see that it's not a Republican Democrat thing because you've got very few people that are being held to any sort of accountability, and you've got corruption on both sides of the aisle. But supposedly the only people worthy of an indictment based on their behavior is Hunter Biden on gun charges. We're going to ignore the real meat and potatoes and just give you the snack because who gives a shit? That doesn't have anything to do with Joe Biden, and there are definitely uh, possibly crimes, allegedly crimes, if you base your information off of what's on the Hunter Biden laptops and then the text messages on the phone of one of the gentlemen who was involved who submitted this to Congress. Yeah, if you base your information off, hard data like that, then there could be crimes where Joe Biden is involved relating to influence peddling for money in the countries of Ukraine, China, and beyond, including meetings at the VP mansion, and that's being corroborated by what's that guy, Archer or somebody? Yeah. So music like this is hugely important, way more important than talking about bitches and hoes and drugs and money and fast cars and diamond rings, because this actually matters and none of that shit does. So take care. I'm going to see you in the next one. We got some more bangers lined up, so get it queued up. You know what I'm saying? Get that shit queued up.